Trust we are all doing fine, and I welcome you back to my channel. Thank you for your participation. Thank you so much. Thank you. And once again, if you are new on my YouTube channel, if you are new here, please kindly subscribe, and also don't forget to click on the notification button so that you can always get notified whenever I drop a new video. And also please, I am enjoining you to please like each of the video you watch and drop your comment. So today, let's dive straight into what I have for you today. So the last flyer I remember I did was on a church flyer, and I said I'll be making another flyer, another church flyer again to help us out, just to help us with church designs and all, so we can just have some ideas about how to go about it. So today I made this particular design you are seeing on your screen, and you see it's a recent design which we use for my church choir anniversary. That was last month on the 24th of September. So that was when I created it, I think a week before then, before that Sunday. So, and I really love the design, and I felt okay, let me show you how I went about this design. So let's get started, no time to waste. So okay, so my resolution today is 400, and the width and height 4x4. So name this here. I believe we all know how to go about this. So the first one was a field which I added to my background, and this was the field. So you make your angle 1, make your style linear, then your gradient. Now the color field for the first one, this left one, is FFED 97. I call it again FFED 97. Yeah, so the other one here is the color field for this is we have EF9843. Once you are done with that, we are good to go. So I imported my first background. Yeah, this was, so you have everything, all the resources in the description link. So please kindly go there and download all the resources in the link in the description. Yeah, so I made this overlay, so I overlaid it, and the opacity was 60%. Yeah, so that's all for that. Then the second one I used was this particular one. Yeah, this particular one, let me go a bit. And what do they call it? I used that was soft light. That was what I used for this, and yeah, that was all I used for my background. That was all for the background. So you name that BG. So if you can see, yeah, that was all I used for the background. That was actually all I used for the background. So then let's get started. I imported my logo for the church. So I started with this is the logo. Yeah. So the name of the church is we are using gold. That's Montserrat gold. So the first that is the name of the font I used. So just make sure it is 0. Okay, I'll be very fast because I don't want this to take a lot of time. I really don't want it to take a lot of time. So just reduce this. Yeah, I think it's fine. Okay, this logo, let me reduce this logo a bit. Okay, that's fine. You can centralize it with this. Okay, so the tagline of the church, the abode of Jesus Christ. Okay, so that was the tagline, and I used semi-bold for that. Yeah, so just centralize both of them, align it, and yeah, so once you align it, you can group this as FBC. Just then you align your logo to it as well. Okay, so you can bring the logo down, let the logo come down. So you can just name this logo and centralize it with your workspace. So that's all for that. Then let it come up. Okay, before. Okay, let me just reduce a bit. Okay, so that's all for that. Then I wrote present. Yeah, present. Present, and let's use regular our font. So now you come here and you come to this particular VA, then you use 2500 to space out your text. You can space out your text, so reduce the size very well. You can still reduce the size. Okay, then you can align it with your logo. Okay, so that's all for that. Then present service of song. So my service. So the font I use for my service is Valentine. Yeah, that was the name of the font I use. So I ensure that close this space in. Yeah, okay, this service SRVICE. So then increase it. Okay, so once you increase that, now you go to your color gradient. Now, so just maintain this linear, then maintain the linear, then let's go for this color fill. From here, use the code F3201E. yeah, F3201E, and here let's use the code E21109. yeah, so just apply that particular field to it, and once you are done, click on OK. Then the next thing I added was the stroke. So the stroke was 6. Yeah, and ensure that the position is outside. The next thing now is this. Okay, let's align this. So this service. Okay, so let me write my song. Let's leave off the song. Let's change this. And the font I used was Vanish Signature. This was the font I used. Vanish Signature. Yeah, I think this size is too cool for me. Okay, so from here now let's go to our blending option. The gradient, just apply the same color fill that we use for the service. So just once you click it applies on it automatically. Then come to your bevel and emboss. So now make sure that your depth is 100% and you make this emboss here, not outer, make it emboss. So make sure that your depth is 100%, right? So and the size, make the size let's use 40. I use 40 and the soften should be 9. Yeah, that's for the soften. And now let's come here. Our opacity for this, for the white now should be let's use 978 here, and for this should be 15. Okay, so come in. Okay, so it was inner bevel I used, not it was inner, we are using inner bevel. Yeah, so exactly. So that's all for songs. So we can increase it a bit. Okay, yeah, I think I also added a shadow. Yeah, I added a shadow. So let's come here to not outer glue. So we want to add a shadow, not a glue, a shadow. So your shadow, just make the opacity 14 and the angle. Okay, let's come to the distance, which is 8. Oh, sorry. Yeah, and this one is 6 for the size. Is 6. Yeah, so that's all for that. Okay, then align it with this. I think we've aligned that before. Okay, now so let's come to off. Let's do our off service of song. We've done service, and we just come to this fill and use this color gradient, this fill I mean. Okay, so FFB 400. So just draw a little box like this and just write off. We are using Montserrat as a font. Yeah, so you reduce it very well. Yes, reduce it, but just make sure that it fits inside, then align it horizontally and vertically, group it together, limit off. Okay, then bring the off to, just let it be on this V. You understand? You can reduce it a bit. So let it be on this V, and let me change the color. I think for this, let me pick a color from the background. So you can just use your just pick a color from the background. Just increase it a bit. Yeah. Okay, so I think we are good to go with service of song. Okay, yeah, so let's just push this up a bit. Yeah, let's push it up, and just push it up like very close to that, and ensure it is well aligned. Okay, so the next thing I'll be doing is to import this picture. Though I already removed the background, and the picture is not too sharp. Yeah, the picture is not too sharp. I already removed the background before now, and I already did the editing of the picture just to to save time. Yeah, so just to save time, I already edited it, and yeah, as you can see, the picture is not too sharp, but the original picture was not even as sharp as this. But I just had to do some editing and all, but just for the sake of for this tutorial. So just ensure that this guitar is in between this O and N. You understand that? Okay, so after that, yeah, so what I did now was that, okay, I'm coming, let me just push this up a bit because of, okay, let's push this up a bit too. Service of song, let's push it up, sorry, service of song, and then I group it. Please group your service of song together, please group it. So I can just name it SOS, that's service of song. Yeah, then this one to push it up. Okay, so now I did something very that's made this design very nice below, and that what I did now was I used this cloud of the thing. This was the exact thing I used to spice up my design. So now let's, so this first one I placed it here. So I placed this cloud here, just reduce the size. I placed it on this S and E, bring it down, so you see, then you duplicate it, then bring it to this top here, and you press Ctrl T, then right click and click on flip horizontal, then flip it vertical. You understand? So bring it here again, you can reduce the size a bit. So that was what I did with here. So that was what I did there. So you can group these two together and just name it cloud 1. So now the down, so one of this cloud, just duplicate it again, drag it above what you group. So bring it out. So once you bring it out, increase the size. Did you see? Just increase the size. So once you increase the size like this, just make sure that you bring it down like this and duplicate it again. So once you duplicate it, you bring it above it and you duplicate again. So once you duplicate it, the third one, just right click again, flip it vertical, flip it horizontal. You understand? You can just make sure that you are being creative over here. Just be creative. That's just what this particular place this down what I did. Just be creative. So just be creative. Then now you group everything together, select the 3 and press Ctrl E. Did you see that? So yeah, this it's as cloud 4. Then you can increase it and ensure that these down parts are below, they are not showing. Yeah, they are below, and in a way ensure that the fill covers the instrument a bit. So now after this, you duplicate it one more time. Did you see? Then you bring the one you duplicate down. So then you duplicate, you merge the two together. So you'll be having this. Are we good to go? Okay, so I'll just, to make it fast, I'll just come to my previous design and copy everything here and paste it. Yeah, so just paste it here. Okay, so paste it and centralize. So what I did here was not really much, just bring a shape and write your time, paint, give it this color and write the date, the way I put it, and the venue. You can just increase it a bit. Okay, so just take your time. If you notice, can you see what I did here? Can you see what I did here? Yeah, so it's still similar. I not really remember the way I worked it out there, but okay, flip it 180 degree, yeah, to have, yes, exactly, that's what I did. Flip after you've made everything, and flip it 180 degree, yeah, so you can have the cloud covering the instrument, just like you can see it here. Sure, you understand? Okay, now, so after that, then this is what you will do after that. Then two things to go. Then this particular flay, you place it, you can reduce it a bit, then give it a screen effect. Okay, so once you have this screen, click on B, rasterize the brush. So use your brush to brush the edges, use your brush to brush those edges. Ensure that this place is on black, the black color. So that's what I did here, and give it that flay that you saw. So increase the size, as you can see. So increase the size, and after that, okay, let's do the motion here. So after that, you duplicate it. Once you duplicate, bring it to this other side. Ctrl T, click flip horizontal, flip vertical as well. So push it to this side too. So use your brush to clean this top part. Use your brush to clean it. Yeah. So that was the flay you saw there. That was the flay there, and finally, so you can group these two together and name it flay. So finally, what I did was to import talking drum. So let's bring this talking drum here, import it, and from here I placed it here and reduce it. It was a service of song, and it has to do with music. That is why you are seeing this musical instrument here. Okay, so once you have this here, you come to your filter and you come to blur, motion blur. So increase this to, let me see, let's make it, I think 30 is okay for, let me see 35. Okay, you can make it 35. It depends on your choice. It depends on your choice. So let me just increase this talking drum a bit. Yeah, so I am only allowing the white part to show. You understand? Then duplicate this again and bring it here. Ctrl T, flip horizontal, and the I flip is vertical as well. Let me see. Okay, now just flip horizontal, don't flip it vertical. And push it inside. You can reduce the size a bit to be smaller than the first one. Okay, yeah, so I think that was really all to the design. So that was all I did to the design. This was the one I designed initially for the program, as you can see, and this was what we recreated. So there's really nothing much when it comes to church flyer. Just understand the concept and what you want to design for. Can you see the color for the background? Everything is given. It is very giving. It is very giving. The color, background color, the color of the text, and I didn't use much color. Can you see? So that will be all for today. And if If you have any question, you can always drop them in the comments box below. So we'll see in my next tutorial. Thank you for watching. Once again, please like, subscribe, and also share to your friends that are interested or those that are finding it difficult in learning and coming up in this graphic designing. So thank you and have a very wonderful day.